Dear students of BCom Part First, today in continuation of the lecture series, we'll discuss on material control. What material control is all about, why material control is necessary, and some of the material control definitions and objectives of material control. Dear students, material plays an important role in the cost of production of any item. Therefore, the cost accountants have considered it to be the first and foremost element of the cost and have insisted on the control very much. Material control means framing rules and regulations of the various activities regarding receipts, regarding storing, regarding the use of material in such a way that a continuous flow of material is maintained. I will repeat it again, students, that the continuous flow of material is maintained in the process of production without investing very much on it. Students, a special fact about material is that it is a passive factor of production. Therefore, it is easier to have a control over it than other elements of cost. Students, thus, the importance of keeping proper control over the cost of material cannot be ignored at all. In the absence of such control, there is possibility of heavy loss of the business. Now, dear students, why material cost is necessary? This is a very important question. Materials form an important part of the cost of the product, and therefore proper control over material is necessary from the time orders are placed with the suppliers till they are actually consumed in plant and other operations as well. An effective and efficient system of material control will lead to the significant reduction in cost, production and costing, which is a very important aspect for controlling the cost within the manufacturing units. Control over material is also necessary to ensure the steady supply of each item of material. In the absence of quantity on hand, information regarding each item, there is a constant danger of material being stored in too small a quantity, which may result in a heavy loss consequent upon stopping of the whole assembly line, or is too large quantity resulting in serious losses. Dear students, if we go through the definitions of the material control. Material control may be defined as the systematic control over the procurement, storage, and the usage of material so that to maintain or even flow of the material and avoiding the same time excessive investment for the investors. Students, thus material control involves effective functioning of the following operation. Number 1, purchasing of materials. Number 2, receiving of materials. Number 3, inspection of materials. Number 4, storage of materials. Number 5, issuing of materials. Number 6, maintenance of inventory record. Very important for students to note it. And last but not the least, that is the stock audit. Students, from point 1 to point A, that is from the purchase of materials to stock audit, all the processes concerned within the material control are necessary aspects, and each process or the functioning, effective functioning, is correlated to each other. You cannot ignore any process. You can add the process within the functioning itself. Now, dear students, when we talk about the objectives of material control, there are various objects of material control which can be summarized as under. Number 1, purchase of essential material. Students, under material control, the quality of material to be purchased is estimated before it is actually purchased. Thus, only the essential material is purchased. Students, when we talk of the next function, it is the purchase of the material at the right price. Material is purchased at the lowest rates. For this purpose, tenders are invited, comprehensive statements are being prepared of the rates, and purchases are made at the most right time or the most favorable rates. Third one is very important, that is the balance storage. Students, one of the important aspects of material control is balanced storage. By balanced storage, we mean having optimum quantity of the material in the store. Storage of material in quantities more or less than the optimum quantity is not profitable for the business. Unbalanced storage of material requires more space, more capital, extra, which can be saved only by balanced storage. Balanced storage helps to optimize the costs. Next point that we can focus on is control our theft, wastage, etc. Possible losses due to the theft, wastage, can be prevented by material control. Procedure has to be adopted for purchase, procurement, storage and issue of material is to be designed in a way that loss due to the theft, wastage is nullified or minimized. In this process, the use of technology like web cameras or screening can be adopted. Next, which we have to discuss is regarding the regular issue of material. Storage department issues material to the various production departments. Production process may be interrupted if the material is not regularly issued. Material control promotes regular issue of material. Another, we have the reduction in production costs. Material is the prime factor of cost in sub-productions. The share of material is up to 50%, 40% to 30% to the total cost. The cost of production can be reduced by material control. And this is the important function of material control. Very important, dear students, is the optimum use of working capital. Students earning of maximum profit by making optimum use of working capital is one of the objects of material control. Students, if we summarize this now, if we summarize it, the object of material control is to purchase the right material at right price, in the right quantity, at the right time, from the right seller through right path, and to store and issue the right manner. Students, today we will also discuss about what material control organization is all about. There are generally 5 departments in the material control organization. For example, purchase department, receiving department, stores department, cost department, and the stock audit department. Purchase department is the head of the department, is called the purchases officer. Function of the department is to arrange the list of the requirements which can be issued from time to time for the effective purchase of the departments for proper value and their systems. Functions of the department is to arrange for the efficient purchase of the material for which the following information are required. Number 1, which different types of material are used in the business. Number 2, when and in what quantity the various materials are used in the business. Third, from where the material can be procured with minimum profit. Number 4, the present rates of the material and the revised rates expected in future. Number 5, how much time it takes in receiving the material after placing the order, and last but not least, dear students, what type and what means are the most economical for procurement of the material. Number second, very important for all of us, is the functions of the receiving department. Main functions of the receiving department is to receive the material and to check the verify it as per the purchase order. A copy of the purchase order and the documents received about the supply are sent to the department for the purchase order, on the basis of which receiving, inspecting and counting of the material is the duty of the department. Very important to note here is checking the quantity of goods is also the responsibility of the department. Number third important function is the stores department. The department is responsible for the proper storage of material. This department also issues the material to various production units as per their material requirements, notes, and maintains the records of the material received, issued, and the balance after a certain period of time. The officer in charge of the department is called storekeeper, and the important functions are summarized as below. Number one, preparing purchase requirements and sending it to the purchase department. Number two, arrangement of proper storage of the material. Number three, managing a proper system of issue of material. Number four, keeping the records of material received and issued. Number five, controlling all the activities of the store. Number six, giving suggestions to the administration regarding problems related to storage of material. Number fourth important one is cost accounting department. Functions of cost accounting department. Students, the cost accounting department gives the report of material received, issued, and the balance in the store ledger. In the ledger, quantity of material as also the rates are entered, whereas the records material in storage department only the quantity of material is entered and not its cost. Thus, the cost account department maintains record of material almost parallel to that is maintained in the storage department, so that internal check is initiated on the material accounts. Last, stock audit department. This department is the part of the different internal control. Its function is to verify the accuracy of the material account by physical measurement of the stock. According to stock ledger, employees of the department are known as stock verifiers. This department has an important role in efficient material control system and is preventing wastage and losses. Dear students, thus today we are in a position to discuss what material control is all about. What can be the material control, various functions from purchase of material to receiving of material to inspection of material, storage of material, issuing of material, maintenance of inventory control, and last stock audit, and the objectives of material control. Thank you very much.